We went to Bear Lake in Garden City, Utah for the weekend. Now, we actually went there with Andrea's family. It's about a 2.5 hour drive for us. Andrea ended up driving her parents up there, and me and Katelyn went in our car. She ended up being my co-pilot.
It's a nice drive. It's really pretty driving up the canyon. You see lots of the colors changing at this time of year. So in preparation for going on any trips, we always have Katelyn's small suitcase that she's allowed to pack her essentials. That mainly just means whatever toys or things she's interested in at the time so that she has them up there.
So the reason we let her pack it, if she forgets something, well, she only has herself to blame.
But if she forgets something, she will definitely bring it up over and over and over again.
So the first day we pretty much just got settled in. And then the second day we ended up riding the quadracycles.
So this is a four-seater pedaling bike, and it has a cover over it. It is so hard to pedal. Yeah. It was just the three of us on it for the four pedaling, and we weren't sure how much Katelyn would do because we've tried getting her to ride a bike.
We also tried one of these when we went to California. I think our very first time to Disneyland. She was quite young, but she didn't help at all.
No, but fortunately that one was only a two pedaler.
Okay.
Yeah, she had that seat in the front. Yeah, I mean it's hard work. I don't know if any of you have ever ridden on one of those, but it's like you've got to be in peak shape and you want 4 people pedaling the 4 because it is hard work, especially if you have any hills or slopes you're going up.
I think we ended up going about 1.5 miles one direction and then 1.5 miles back.
Yeah, but Katelyn really enjoyed it, and I was surprised at how much she actually pedaled. I mean, sometimes I'd have to remind her to pedal forward instead of backward, which I don't know if it really affected us when she went backwards.
When she was in the front, there was actually a steering wheel on her side, so she could feel like she was helping steering.
When we did return it, a couple of our other family members had rented e-bikes, and we knew Katelyn wasn't at the point that she could ride an e-bike. Chad and I both took an e-bike out just for a quick little test run, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed riding those. That was a first for me.
So after that, we ended up going to LeBeau's, right?
LeBeau's is well known for their raspberry shakes, so of course we had to get raspberry shakes while we were there, and Katelyn's favorite cheeseburger and french fries to go with it.
Now they were really crowded. We had some time just sitting on a bench. I don't think Katelyn cared for that, but
oh no,
neither did I.
At this time of year, most things are closed, so this is like one of the only restaurants open, so it is packed. Yeah, it took a long time to get the food, but oh my gosh, that shake, it is so good. We usually end the day with a swimming in the pool at the resort we're staying at, and Katelyn loves swimming, so every night that's how we kind of ended our night, going swimming or waking up in the morning and going swimming. She could swim all day long.
Saturday, we ended up going to Bear Lake.
The whole family went, and we had a couple of sea-doos that we were sharing between everyone, and then they had some other things to do, a paddle board.
Somebody had a big, large rubber duck.
Katelyn loves rubber ducks. One of my family members brought up a giant inflatable duck that you could sit on. Yeah, Katelyn loved that duck.
Yeah, not only did the duck like splashing in the water, so did Katelyn.
Yeah, definitely. And then I tried to take Katelyn out on a paddleboard. I have not used a paddleboard a lot, and so I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to balance the two of us out on a paddleboard? Yeah, so you can see the pictures of how I did the paddleboard for my first time. Maybe at some point, eventually I'll get to the point where I can stand up, but not yet.
Oh, she had a lot of fun just playing in the sand too.
She did like digging into the sand. There's really tiny little seashells. They're not big at all, but little tiny seashells you can find. She liked digging her feet into the sand. I think her absolute favorite thing had to have been riding on the Sea-Doos, which she refers to as the jet skis. Oh my goodness. I took her on the back, and like the whole time I am riding around, she is screaming, yelling, singing songs, and she was just like the happiest you would ever imagine someone being on it. She just loved it.
So after that, we ended up going and watching family play pickleball, right?
Yeah.
We haven't picked that up yet, but we plan on starting to play that. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it'll make it into a video. I don't know.
Maybe. Later that night, we went and we rode go-karts. The whole family. So this was a big group driving around on these go-karts. So they had single carts and double carts. So I was going to take Katelyn in the cart with me driving around. We've done the go-karts once before, not here, but another place. She's not quite to the point where she would hold down the gas pedal. This year we've started having her drive the bumper cars, and so we've seen progress.
Yeah, she did really well at that.
She really had a lot of fun riding in it. She's yelling woohoo while we're driving around. I think she likes seeing everybody as they pass us because we were the slowest ones out there. The double carts do not go very fast,
No,
and
they do not.
everybody in the singles would just come and pass us right by, and we're like, yeah, see you later. Yeah, it doesn't help that my family is extremely competitive.
So everywhere you go in Bear Lake, there is a bear somewhere. There's a statue, there's some form of a bear everywhere.
The next day was time to check out and get going home, so we had to check out fairly early in the mornings. Didn't give us a whole lot of time to do anything.
Katelyn has a little bit of a hard time leaving. Usually she's okay in the car driving back home, but once we get home, she's like, Bear Lake, Bear Lake.
We tell her, the day before, tomorrow's the day we're going home, just so she's not, we don't just throw it on her. But yeah, it is hard for her. She has a hard time ending fun activities. She doesn't like them to end, like any kid.
If you've ever tried a quadracycle, let us know below. Let us know how it went.
So if you like seeing videos like this, please give us a thumbs up.
Good luck.